MYSUARA FM.
Kita bersama lagi dalam segmen Fun Friday with English, di mana segmen ini dibawakan dengan kerjasama UUMKL. Hai Ms.Wan. Ya Allah, bulan puasa ni dah lupa nama.
Itulah, puasa ke tidak?
Puasa. Hai Ms.Wan Solihah.
Hai, Assalamualaikum and good morning to all listeners and salam Ramadan.
Okay, puasa tak hari ni?
Alhamdulillah.
Penuh lagi 5.
Penuh, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Baik,
Yes.
today, what is our topic?
Okay, the topic for our slot, Fun Friday with English, is politeness in the workplace.
Politeness in
Yeah.
the workplace.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you ever heard, there's a saying goes, one of the greatest victories you can gain over someone is to beat him at politeness. Okay, this is a quotation by Josh Billings. This is for us to ponder upon. It means salah satu kejayaan yang paling hebat yang kita boleh capai ialah bila kita menjadi polite kepada orang lain. Is to beat him at politeness. Maksudnya kita berlawan dari segi siapa yang lebih sopan. Macam tu. Setengah orang dia rasa kalau nak hebat, okay, siapa lagi kaya, siapa lagi siapa lagi handsome. Okay, but for Josh Billings sebenarnya itu kita punya the greatest victories of someone ni sebenarnya terletak pada tingkah laku. Yes, correct. And it is actually very, crucial. Crucial means important. Okay? It is very crucial to be polite in the workplace. And if you are rude, then it gives a negative impressions of the type of person we are. Especially kat workplace, we are there to work for many years. That's why these are the things that we need to really take care of. Kena jaga kan? For example, if you are rude to your clients, they might end up taking their business elsewhere.
Yeah.
Kan?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so itu introduction untuk kita punya topik pada hari ni. Dan selepas ni mungkin Ms.Wan akan masuk untuk...
Yes, correct. We'll go through, with the examples. Macam mana nak jadi polite and what are the, sample of responses that we can say, sample of questions that we can say. We'll go through all after this.
Okay, jom kita berehat dulu dengarkan lagu ini daripada Dido.
Okay, alright. So, to all listeners who just joined us, our topic for today's slot, Fun Friday with English, for this Friday, is about politeness in the workplace. Alright, I choose this topic because for me, politeness, being polite to everybody, not only, not necessarily be at the workplace, is very, very important. And, sometimes dealing with an annoying co-worker, or dealing with, clients, or even your boss, annoying one lah kan, is often the hardest part of your job. Correct?
Yes, correct.
And to promote a good atmosphere, kita tak nak ada tension. So to promote a good atmosphere, it is very important to be polite, even if they have no, even if they have not earned your respect. Okay, fine, but on our part, just be polite, right? Alright, so there are, standard polite phrases practiced in the workplace communication, and these normally include, to be polite sometimes, what we can do is we can address people correctly. Address people correctly and appropriately. If you still remember, there's one time there's a viral goes in the Facebook. They talk about, there's a complaint. It's about you are selling something online to your to your customers, and then you're not calling him or her puan. So then there the virus goes. There's a complaint down there. Is a conversation. A screenshot conversation. Then there's someone complaining. You are actually, you are supposed to call me puan. You don't even know me. Okay, do not simply call Kak, Abang. They are not even your sister by blood. So, but it has been our culture in Malaysia that we call people, uncle, auntie. Certain people, they just do not like it. And by, protocols or by, I would say, standard procedure. That's not how we address people. Okay, we should address people correctly and appropriately. So there lies your polite phrases practice kat situ. And then making polite request. We do request, almost every day. We request, to borrow staff stationaries. We request to have some time from our friends. We request to see, our boss. We make requests every time. It's just that, is that polite or not? There are always ways of saying things, right? And then another way, another standard polite phrases practice that we can do at the workplace, probably by showing respect to your listeners. Sometimes we love to talk, but we forgot that people who listen to us, and then we do not focus to those who listen to us. We just talk and talk. Okay, and then when you keep talking, you forgot how to be a good listener. Alright, and that's why we have to show respect to our listener or reader by using careful and correct language or phrases. Then what we can do is providing the listeners and readers information they need to understand and what the communication or conversation is about. For example, sometimes there are people who ask us about something, then we answered another thing. So that's why we have to know. You have to really provide the listeners or reader information that they need, not what you want, okay, but what they need. There's a quotation, okay, by George Bernard Shaw. So this is something that I can remember. He said that there is no accomplishment so easy to acquire as politeness. Tak senang ni sebenarnya. There is no accomplishment so easy to acquire as politeness and none more profitable. Sebenarnya kalau nak jadi salah satu kejayaan yang tak senang nak kita capai ialah kita ni being polite. Okay? Ke tingkah laku yang baik, tak menyakitkan hati orang, being very pleased to everyone nice. It's not that easy. Okay, something that kita kena belajar juga. Well, we are human beings. Sometimes we just forget things. And none more profitable. Okay, profitable, betul. Profitable menguntungkan in the sense that sometimes you earn people respect and there might be, rezeki lain that comes along after that. There's a lot of things.
Okay, setakat itu dulu setakat ini ya. Ms.Wan, jom kita berehat dulu.
Alright.
Lepas ni kita akan sambung lagi bagi Ms.Wan tarik nafas dulu. Belum puasa ni kan. Okay, kita berehat dulu dengan lagu ini daripada Enrique Iglesias, I'm Not Enough. Sambung. Politeness in the workplace.
Alright, so anyway, there are a few. Okay, we'll move on with the examples of polite phrases. Alright, so in the form of questions and answers, what I can give here is, okay, for example, you would like to ask questions to people. Okay, how would you ask?
Ask about what?
Okay, ask anything. Okay, contohnya, okay, I put it in bahasa Melayu boleh tolong tak? Boleh tolong tak? Boleh tolong tak, babe?
Could you help me?
Oh, dan could you?
I pun belajar polite, okay?
Alright. Could you help? Yes, correct. Okay. The use of the word could is crucial. Okay, instead of can help Manglish.
Can you help me?
Or sometimes we just simply say help me. There's no can, there's no could. Tiba-tiba help me now. That's not that's not really a question. It's more like an instruction, isn't it? Alright, so the polite way of saying things is we put, could. Okay, we use could. Could you assist me, please? And the magic word please has to be there. Okay, and people would be, tempted to answer yes, sure. Or yes, certainly. Or yes, definitely. Or yes, I will. Okay, and apart from using the word could, probably we can use may.
May I?
May I borrow your phone, please? May I borrow your money, please? kalau money tu senyum lebih sikit. Or sometimes, okay, when you pick up calls, from the clients, may I know who is on the line, please? Rather than, I used to call, an organization and the customer service, the customer people, and then they answered me, who's that? Suddenly, straight away, who's that? There's no sense of politeness. you don't feel so welcome, calling them. Probably you can just put it in the longer words, in the longer sentence, consists of a few magic words like the word please, like the word may. So you can say, may I know who is on the line, please? And the tone of your voice should be soft. Or can I leave a message? Okay, can I leave? Okay, if Dr. Rizal is not there, can I just leave a message? Always ask for permission.
Yes.
Okay, instead of saying, oh, Dr. Rizal not around. Okay, you tell him that. No. Oh, that is really inappropriate.
But sometimes they think that both are friends.
Yeah, both
mates.
friends. Yes, correct.
So they not so polite.
Not so polite. Yes. But politeness have to be, have to be spread, has to be practiced everywhere we go. Alright. And could you let me know if there are any changes? Boleh tak beritahu kalau ada apa-apa perubahan? We always wanted to say that. It's just that sometimes kita pakai, if anything, you let me know. Very Manglish, and the tone is inappropriate. Your choice of words is also a bit rude. Alright, there's no harm of us using proper sentence consists of a few magic words, like especially the word please or could or may. Alright.
Okay, Ms.Wan. Can we could we stop here?
Lagu. Can we stop for a while? Can we take a break, Ms.Wan?
Can we take a break, Ms.Wan, for a while?
Yeah, sure. Why? Buka puasa.
Okay, nak bagi tahu polite-nya dia tu kan.
Yes, correct.
Walaupun hari-hari nampak Ms.Wan ni ke apa kan, tapi nak bagi tahu we practice.
Are you asking for real? Are we gonna?
Yeah. I'm asking for real.
Okay. Alright. Let's play sound.
Jom kita dengarkan lagu. Okay, MYSUARA FM Citra Generasi Informatif. Masih lagi bersama dengan saya Arin dan juga Ms.Wan Solihah dalam segmen Fun Friday with English. Hari ini kita belajar tentang politeness.
Okay. Puasa. I memang faham.
Politeness in the
workplace. Correct.
Okay.
Politeness in the workplace. Alright, just now we have gone through examples of polite phrases, but that one was in the forms of questions. Alright. Okay. Now let's have a look at some more examples in the form of positive and negative responses. Alright, for example, what we have here is how are we gonna give people our positive responses? For example, orang tanya, Wan, could you please help me with this and this? So instead of saying yes, what else can we say to make things longer and so that it can sound more assuring, yes, no problem. Contoh, Arin, could you help me, settling my debt? Tiba-tiba blinking the eyes.
I'm speechless.
Alright. Arin,
suddenly I think I don't want to go through this relationship with you. No.
Alright, okay. I changed my question to a more positive one. Arin, could you help me, could you help me taking my stuff from my car? You kan sado.
Sure can.
Sure, or oh yes, no problem. Or you can say yes, that would be fine. Arin, can I change my schedule from Fridays to Saturday, for example? Wow, that sounds great. Tak tahu sarcastic.
Amazing.
Or you can say, oh, it would be my pleasure to assist you. Okay, sometimes what I notice, especially among Malaysians, we tend to reply short and sweet, but sometimes it tend to be not sweet. It can become bitter, Yes, and people might be wondering, okay ke tak okay ni? Is he really, willing to help me? Is he being sarcastic or not? What is on his head, So probably we can, provide a longer positive response just to just for the sake of being polite, or negative response. For example, okay, between these two responses, okay, between positive and negative of these two kind of responses, I would say that we need to really be careful when we provide negative response, just for the sake of taking care of the relationship, taking care of the heart who receive the negative response. For example, you are declining, turning down an offer ke apa ke. Probably we can say, Arin, would you be free, to accompany me to go for for my first interview next week? But next week you already have, had an appointment with someone else, which cannot be cancelled. So you would be, really picking up your words to say no. Instead of saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't. Then negative feelings would be, arise after that. So probably you can say, I'm so sorry, I would really want to go with you. There's no harm saying all those things, right? Besides, it's for free. Words are free. You boleh kata, I'm so sorry, Wan. It's not that I don't want to accompany you. I really, really want. I'm so happy for your very first interview. But provide, explanation why. Okay? That is why people say communication is very important. Okay? Instead of just, provide short answer, which is not really sweet. Okay? Just try to elaborate. Okay? And probably you can say, you wanna say something which make someone realize on certain things. For example, you rasa dekat tempat kerja, in your workplace, your colleagues did not really do his work. So I'm afraid. You boleh pakai perkataan I'm afraid. Saya risau you can't decide on your own. I'm afraid. Instead of, you know what, you are someone who really can't decide on your own. You are troublesome. You are this. We cannot choose that kind of sentences, to tell people. Probably you can use the word, you can start with, I'm afraid. You know what, Nazri, I think I'm afraid that you can't decide on your own. But don't worry, I can help you by doing this for you. We can, we can discuss things together. Make things longer. The longer but longer pun, it has to be consistent with a few words which can soften the messages and the tone, so that the tension is not there. Tak ada tension kat situ. Okay. And effective communication in the workplace is very crucial in getting people to do things effectively and on time. Yes, correct. Okay, that's why effective communication is important. Sebab kita nak orang sekeliling kita do things effectively and on time. Okay, nak suruh orang buat kerja on time, cara nak push tu, there are always ways of pushing people. That's why ada perkataan-perkataan yang sesuai. Jangan lambat Okay, because sometimes that is I would say improper, for us to use harsh things. Dah lah nak suruh, and then we use harsh words. Okay, that is very improper. And therefore, using polite phrases will motivate. Will motivate people at work, whereby you try to avoid sounding harsh and your tone is made softer. Alright, and instructions or orders given harshly or using a strong tone often demotivate. Yes, this is very true. Okay, kalau kita pakai strong tone or orders given harshly, kadang-kadang demotivate people. Even we ourselves, if we are in their shoes, we would feel the same thing. Okay, it can demotivate people and lead them to do their job, grudgingly, not serious. So the following are some. Okay, I'm gonna give some more examples to soften our instructions. Okay, nak bagi arahan ya. So we being a boss sometimes in certain aspects, in the workplace, we can probably start with, for myself, okay, my real experience, I would rather start with the phrase, do you mind? Sutini, do you mind if I ask you? Or Sutini, sebenarnya nak suruh, memang dia kena buat sebenarnya. She really has to do that. It's just that the way we put it into instructions, so we make it as if it is not an instruction, even though that is an instruction. Sutini, do you mind if you change the tissue towels, in the toilet, because make things longer. Instead of Sutini, change the tissue now. She would feel like, very forceful, very, it's like you are really a boss, not a leader. There's a difference between boss and the leader. Leader build people.
Yes. Okay, jom kita berehat dulu sebentar lagi dan kita akan sambung selepas ini. MYSUARA FM, Citra Generasi Informatif.
Alright, stay tuned.
Okay, jom Ms.Wan, ada 10 minit lagi.
Alright.
Please make short, simple and sweet.
Wow. You know what?
Short and sweet.
Each time I come here, I feel like, there's very limited time for me. In future, should
I know
me...
why. Because if you're happy with me.
So time flies fast, eh? Yes, probably. Alright, so anyway, okay, just now we have gone through a few examples in the forms of questions and answers, in the forms of how to provide positive and negative responses, you know, the magic words, and how to make, you know, your instructions softer. Probably we can put it in a way that we say, instead of, hey, you do this, and this, we can put it, do you mind? Or is there any way you can? Is there any way you can? You know, we make it very polite. Or it would be a great help if you okay, that's very powerful actually. Or we can say, kita cakap siap-siap our appreciation. I really appreciate it if you can, you know, apa. Or we can say, I was wondering if you could, saya tertanya-tanya kalau lah you boleh tolong ini, okay? Or we can also say, would you do me a favor? Okay, would you do me a favor? And okay, what else? Alright, so anyway, the standard phrases used when making a request or offering to do something usually begin with would, could, will, shall. Okay, shall, S-H-A-L-L, and can. So these phrases include, for example, can you explain your rationale for choosing the location, please? Can you explain, or could you explain? Alright, so next we can also say, may I have a look at your proposal, please? Instead of saying, hey, see your proposal. Normally it goes that way, right? See your proposal now. Okay, we can just put it in more, you know, good tone. May I have a look at your proposal, please? Or you can say, shall I call the supplier to deliver more paper supplies? Or you can say, would you please inform all that the meeting is postponed to a different date? You are talking to your secretary, for example, or even a PA. Okay, but still there are ways of saying things. You know, put instructions into a more. This is what, to me, this is what we call a more diplomatic and you know, wise way of when we really pick up our words. It really shows maturity there, maturity, wisdom for me lah. Because the way you ask people, the way you put you know, words into your language, that reflects who we are. Okay, what we say is actually reflects the way we think. Okay, what we think is reflect ourselves, you know, our heart. Okay, so it reflects everything about us. That's why we have to really pick our words when talking to people, especially at the workplace, because itu, you know, tempat kita cari rezeki. Okay, we make ends meet there. So since we have no time, you know, all I can say is, workplace is a place where we really fight for something, you know, we fight for ourselves, for our future, we get money from it. So having a positive and you know, encouraging atmosphere or ambience is very, very vital. Sangat penting. It's very important for us to maintain or sustain you know, the good relationship among us in the workplace. So it's, if people do not do it, so it shall start from us. We do the, you know, we practice the polite language, the use of polite language first. It start from us, and then positivity. I believe that positivity can be you know, contagious, berjangkit, can be spread to other people. Yes, you know, using very nice words, okay, good tone. We can somehow, you know, tolerate with a lot of things using our language. They would somehow copy and paste. All right, so I think that's all for today. Today's slot, Fun Friday with English. I would like to you know, to have this opportunity to thank MYSUARA FM and UUMKL for such an informative slot like this. You know. Alright, so I think that's all for today. So see you guys again, to all listeners. Salam Ramadan and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Terima kasih kepada Ms.Wan.